played Brotato for the first time today, and I am really enjoying it. Like, really enjoying it. It's fun, it's difficult, but, like, the decision-making is such that you can very much... Oh, God. Be the master of your own choices. I accidentally run into him. Like I say, it's very, very difficult. I don't think I can run with the shotguns. I don't think I can run with the shotguns. Not with this character anyways. I want to start out... I want to try another SMG run. Or... Taser. You know what? Let's try Taser. I have yet to try Taser. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, it does, like, no damage. Oh god. Okay. I can group enemies up more easily this way. So maybe if I have one very high damage, or one very high level taser, and just have a ton of other damage sources. So they aren't straight up banned, but just heavily regulated to the point that no one owns a gun. Oh man, that sucks. Like, I know, at least where I come from in the US, guns are huge. Where I'm currently at, I don't really know if they're, like, all that big or whatever, but, yeah, hunting is a very popular sport here, and a lot of people do it with guns. The main one I used was a shotgun just with rifled rounds in it. We call them slugs. And a decent amount of people like shooting with bows and stuff, but it's not really as popular. And actually, the rifle season, which rifles had been banned for a while, the only rifles that you could use were... I just forgot the name of it. Oh, muzzleloaders, which are like the old World War II, or not World War II, Civil War era things where you put, like, you load a bullet through the top end of it, you stick a stick down there and ram it in, and then you stick more, you know, you have the powder in there as well, ram that in, and then you put a little cap on the end and cock the thing back like a flintlock pistol, and then boom, whole cloud of smoke happens, and then you have to re-put the powder in, little cloth, then re-put the bullet, pound it all in. It takes forever, so you basically get one shot. But recently, they just actually opened up the ability to use real rifles, like a 30-06, or, you know, like my brother has some, I think some M16s, some AK-47s, let's see, some other, like, hipster guns, not hipster guns, but like cool with the kids type of guns. Let's see, more damage, more luck, HP regeneration, or max HP. Yeah, let's do max HP. Why not? Sorry to terrify you, Mincy, with fox hunting. Fox hunting? Oh my god. Also, holy shit. Handguns were banned after shooting back in 97? Dang, that sucks. Honestly, not fully sure with gun laws here, Germany, but I think they are allowed to own some. I don't think so. In Germany. I've watched a lot of a German creator. I can't remember what his name is. I think he's the Slingshot channel. I'm sure if you're from Germany, you know the guy from the Slingshot channel. But I'm at least a couple years ago, I don't know if they were like outright banned, but they are very, very, very heavily regulated. And then you could only own certain types, which is basically the whole point for the Slingshot channel. By the way, if you are German, or just anyone, and you have not heard of the Slingshot channel, holy cow, look it up on YouTube. He's a great guy, he's from Germany, he makes so much great content, absolutely, you know, not sponsored, but I'm definitely plugging him for sure. Definitely give him a search up. Watch some videos. He's a really cool guy. I love a lot of his. He just crafts a whole bunch of things. He crafts weapons, crafts obviously slingshots, but like repeating crossbows or like giant trebuchets or like weird folding knives or just all kinds of interesting, cool stuff. But yeah, it's I think pellet guns, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, are allowed in Germany, which here, if you didn't know, pellet guns, which the more powerful ones can take down deer, are considered toys. So you don't need any permits at all. You can carry them around in public if you want. So yeah, they're basically on the same class as Nerf guns, according to the law, which is God bless America, you know. But it's kind of crazy. Yeah, you can literally go hunting with something that is considered a toy, according to the law here. I want another taser, and I believe that's it. Excuse me. Obviously, alien tongue. Lemonades are probably good. I'll lock that in. And I'm going to lock this taser in as well. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I feel like I'm not going to get a whole lot of... Yeah, a whole lot of money. This feels very bad to use, the tasers. Like, it's not enough damage. They're very slow. Maybe at the higher levels they're really good, or maybe you can... Oh god. I might need more speed? I'm not sure. Only the rich or farmers can own guns? Ah, yeah, that's fair. Getting rid of pests and stuff, I think that is a possibility. Aren't gunpowder operated guns, or maybe even some cannons, before a certain year also not regulated in the US? Yeah, kind of. You have to already own them in order for you to be able to use them. If you're talking about like cannons and stuff, the gunpowder, no, they're definitely regulated. You still have to have a rifle permit or a gun permit or whatever you're using. But they're... For like the super large calibers that are illegal except for use by military or retired military, if you already own them, technically you can still keep them. You just have to register it and go fill out the right paperwork and you're fine. But if you don't already own it, then you can't just go buy one. That's illegal. I believe you have to take huge amounts of tests, like years long, fill out tons of paperwork, you get background checked like nobody's business and stuff. But yes, everything is possible to own in the US. It's very difficult, but technically you could own a tank if you wanted, and there are people who do. If you've got enough money and you wanted to buy a tank, you just have to go through a lot of not loopholes, but like hoops. You have to fill out tons of paperwork, wait a long time, pay a whole bunch of money, take a bunch of tests, all of that. But yes, you could buy a tank. There are things like if you are in the military, which here in the US, you can quote-unquote retire from the military after 4 years, so it's not really that long. A lot of people do it anyways, just for the benefits, but retired military allows you to handle and own special things like... so the reason I was able to shoot a rocket launcher was because one of my family members is a retired military, and they were able to get the permits required because they were military to own the rocket launchers. So I was able to shoot it because of that. They just brought it to the house and to show it off and stuff, and allowed us to shoot it. But yeah, I don't know. You can own tanks as long as they disable the fire. No. We don't have to disable the firing mechanism. What's the point in owning a tank without being able to fire it? But no, I get that. That's for like, I assume that's more of like, like museum type situation where you want to own the tank, but you also aren't gonna like kill people with it. In the government's eyes anyways. So yeah, there's definitely a lot easier to get a disabled tank into your life than a working tank, for sure. But it is possible. It is very possible. There are even businesses here that literally just have tanks, and you can just pay money to go shoot tanks for a day. You know, go like blow up some cars or something. You have to pay a lot of money. It's a decent amount. I think it's like maybe a couple $100 per shot that you fire. And of course you have to sign paperwork saying, you know, you're not responsible for any injuries you cause yourself or whatever. But if you want to, yeah, there are places you can just go get in a tank, and they have several to choose from, and you can just go blow things up, which is fun. It'd be a cool vacation thing to try out once. I obviously wouldn't do it often because it's a lot of money, but oh well. I mean, there were British comedians who bought and drove a tank for fun. Actually, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's sick. If I did own a tank, like a decommissioned one... Ooh, attack speed? Yes. And range, yes. If I did own one, I'd probably... Ooh. Oh, that's a tool. Ah. Oh, well. More tasers. And wave 4. I probably would definitely drive it around. Not here. I live in a city currently, so it's not really feasible for me to own a tank. Or at least own and operate a tank. But if I got some land out in the country and stuff, I think it'd be quite fun. Although, honestly, if it's a decommissioned tank, there are so many mega machinery here, like construction equipment, that is just about as big as a tank and pretty much, if not more, powerful. And way, way, way cheaper and without the permits and restrictions and stuff. Like, man, you just go out there and get like a giant crane or a huge bulldozer or like a road grader or something. Like those things, if you don't know, they can be the size of a small house. Some of the dump trucks we have here, especially like in the quarries, they're obnoxiously big. Bigger than the size of a small house. Some of them. It's just, and they're way cheaper and way easier to get like a 50-year-old one of those than to get a tank for sure. Range. I'm gonna give myself more range. I think it's just better. Man. XP gain, melee damage, knockback, -8 luck. Ugh. I don't need... Excuse me, I don't need knockback, actually. So I'll get that. And we'll lock in the taser. And I have 3 elemental damage. Yeah, let's go wave 5. I feel like I'm not going to do very well on this one. Whee! If you did, by the way, if you were to own some non-war piece of equipment, just like a giant piece of equipment, what would you get? I think for myself, for sure it would probably be like a like a tracked excavator, something with a giant bucket and huge tracks, tons and tons and tons of power. I don't know. It'd be fun to just go dig holes in the ground. I don't know why, but I think that would be kind of interesting. Plus, you could pull anything you ever wanted. You just like easily pull it out of wherever. I don't know. It'd be fun. Just the sheer raw power of those things is insane. Okay. Taser again. Reroll. I kind of want to get rid of the screwdriver, to be honest. But for now... Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a tier 2! Okay, we'll combine and grab this taser as well, so now we have 2 tier 2 tasers. And minus 5% item price. There we go, good. A big boat. Ooh. Excuse me. Would you do, like, yachts? Or would you do something like a, like one of those naval vessels, like a aircraft carrier? Or like an oil tanker? Or like, what kind of boat were you thinking? Speedboat even? There's some giant speedboats as well. Woo! There we go. I am liking with the more attack speed and range. It is helping a decent amount. I wish I had a lot more regen though. Oh my god. There we go. Excuse me. More range and I guess attack speed, or let's re-roll. 8% damage. There we go. Yeah, 8% damage. Let's combine and get another tier 2 taser. So we're almost up to all tier 2 tasers. 5% knockback. Is this an item? I think this might be an item. Oh, but I have -4 knockback. Do I? Do I have -4 knockback? Plus 1% damage for every one... Oh. Yeah, no, never mind. What the heck? No thanks. I currently have -4 knockback, and that only give me plus 1% damage for... That's a lot of money. Let's reroll. Baby with a beard. 1 bullet dealing 1 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. What? Is that... I feel like that's terrible. No lie. I feel like that's actually just terrible. Alright, we go to wave 7. Whee! Ooh, aircraft carrier? Hell yeah. You were thinking the same thing? Exactly. Like, aircraft carriers are so sick. They really are. They are a pain in the ass to keep up to date and stuff, because they're just so huge, and they're a lot of times pretty old and have decently old technology, because it's, you know, the military. The military doesn't stay up to date on a lot of things unless you're in the Air Force. The Air Force, yeah, the Air Force got a lot of nice shiny toys, but everyone else, I don't know, they kind of go for what works, and that's about it. If the Earth did flood when you create, then you could create a haven with that bad boy. True, actually. I've watched an anime kind of with a similar plot. Actually, I also watched a movie with a similar plot. But, yeah, you take giant ships on a completely, let's say, a completely flooded Earth. You have these gigantic ships that are just floating havens, and people have smaller little ships to go from big ship to big ship as if they were like giant islands and stuff. And then you could make like the largest ships, even if you didn't have the engine power to run them, or the oil to run them, you could anchor them to the ocean floor and make them like a permanent island settlement to just build up around, like a trash floating city. It'd be really cool. When new moon? Excuse me. When new moon? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, you know what, we could... What's this Friday? Or maybe this Saturday. Yeah, you know what, why not? How about this Saturday? If you have time, let me know. If you don't, if you're working this Saturday, totally okay. We'll pick a different day. But yeah, we can do it this Saturday. By the way, it's for those of you who don't know, it is Thanksgiving this Thursday. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I may get some turkey or something. I don't know. Thanksgiving is a pretty large holiday here for like eating wise, but I don't really want to eat a whole anything on stream. But yeah, it's a decent holiday. I'm gonna have the day off for once. Usually I work Thanksgiving, but for some reason I got it off this year, which is nice. Here we go. Okay. Dodge, harvesting. Let's reroll. White flag? Wait, +5 harvesting, -5 enemies. I don't know if I want to get that though, because that's, or I think I already have +5 enemies, right? Oh yeah, so we'll just do the regular amount of enemies. Okay, that's fine. Reroll one more time? Do I? Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, let's recycle this guy and get a shredder instead. Yeah, perfect. Wavy. Let's go. I work on Saturday, but after work should work possibly. Okay. Well, after work? Wait. Okay. This is where we have a little confusion between time zones and such. So you're 7 hours ahead, I think. So you would be... Oh my god, hold on. I have to concentrate a little bit. So after work, for you... No! Would not quite be the same after work for me. You know what? Let me just look it up. I will Google it. Because I'm having a hard time remembering what time is it in Germany on Saturday at let's go like, I don't know, like 8 maybe. Oh my god, that's 2 a.m.? So that's 2 a.m. But is it still Saturday? Is that 2 a.m. Sunday? Also, what do you think of the AK-50? The AK-50? Is that a thing? I work until 10 p.m. my time. Okay, so 10 p.m. your time would mean, 6, 4. Okay. That'd be like 4 in the afternoon. So if we waited until like midnight, maybe? Does that work? Midnight your time? Yeah. For sure I'll get that figured out, and I'll definitely double check. Also, I'm gonna look up an AK-50. AK-50. Oop. I put AK_50. Images. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, I think I've seen this guy before. This is a custom build, isn't it? Holy cow. I love it. What the heck? Um, let me see. Can I show you guys this? I think I can show you the guys this. Uh, let me go. Yeah, I believe I can. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, I can. So this is an AK-50, and let's open image in new tab. Yeah. Holy cow. That's insane. That's actually insane. That's obnoxious. It has you can see the AK platform here in the barrel and the handle, and I assume it has I he must have had to like redesign the entire internals in order to fix that out. That's kind of insane. Let's see, 10:30 to 11 my time, so I wouldn't be at risk of falling asleep. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I could also do it at 10 if you wanted, but yeah, 10:30, 11 would be perfectly okay. Um, yeah, let's plan on that. We'll do some new moon at 10:30 on Saturday, Germany time. Well, whatever Berlin time is. I don't know if you have different time zones in Germany. Um, but if you do, let me know because I will change it. There we go. Okay, that's a really cool gun. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoy that. I want a new run, but I want a different weapon. I want to try. Where was this? Here we go. Take 10% more damage for 3 seconds. I want to do a loot to start out with. Oh, it's a melee. Oh, that's cool. So you're basically gonna insta-hit people in a really wide arc, but very slowly. Okay, I can deal with that. I can absolutely deal with that. Plus 15% range. Now, let's just go damage. Damage all the way, baby. Armor? Do I want speed this time? I feel like I don't want speed. Hitting an enemy spawns a lightning projectile that bounces 1 time and deals... You know what? Let's do that one. Reroll once. And then... What does harvesting do? Earn 9 materials and XP at the end of the wave. Increases by 5% every time it activates until wave 20. Okay. That's not good. Bounces up to 1 times on critical hit. Let's go Shuriken as well. And reroll once more. Another loot. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. I'm loving the music on this, by the way. I'm very much a fan. I don't know if you guys can hear it all that well. I tried to get it, like, kind of in line with what it sounds like for me, but I don't know. It is pretty great. And I can assure you there won't be any singing. Alright, alright. I'll believe you. I'll believe you. Only because I don't trust my memory to save my life. I have a very... Unless it's... unless it's about what people said. I tend to have a pretty decent memory about that, but like events, then I don't know. It's very interesting as far as how things have happened. I have only a couple of events that I really remember, like with super accurate clarity, and it's honestly usually just like a snapshot picture of the event and not actually a video playing in my head. Okay. Range, luck, Range damage. Plus 3% crit chance. Can I reroll? Yeah. More damage or HP regeneration. Let's go HP. Attack speed. Another shuriken. And then we reroll. I like these guys. I'll lock that in, actually. HP regeneration until the end of the wave when picking up consumable. Oh. Plus 1 HP regeneration until the end of the wave when picking up a consumable while at maximum health. Oh. Oh, that's... I think that's terrible, isn't it? You have plus 1 HP... Or no. You regenerate 1 HP. Plus 1 HP regeneration until the end of the wave when picking up a consumable while at maximum health. Huh. Not sure if that's good or bad, so I just won't do it. Hydrate, thank you. Much appreciated. I will take that. The mechanism on how it cycles is how the AK does it, just bigger. It's a semi-auto. Oh my god. I have to look up a video now to see him shooting that. Like I say, I've seen that guy before. I've seen him mostly look at, like, what he considers to be bastardizations of guns. Cheers. Like, I don't know, like a bullpupped P90 or something like that.